Good morning, it's Margaret Fetty at the University of Sewing, and it's Facebook Live, and I have Rachel with me today.
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
So, it is Saturday morning, and that means fabrics and projects and really cool stuff. So, we're going to start off with our giveaway.
Yes, which I'm behind fabric. I forgot about. So, today we have this really beautiful fat quarter bundle. Look at all the gorgeous fabrics on this. If you hit share on our Facebook Live and you put in the comments that you shared, you can be entered to win this gorgeous fat quarter bundle and this little needle card with a needle threader that goes with it. So you have everything you need to start a little fun spring project.
Okay, so we have some really unusual things. We're going to start off with the simple group first.
Yes.
You knew which one I was talking about. So we just got this whole line of fabric. It is from P&B Fabrics. It is called, I believe, Color Stories. Color Stories. So Color Stories has, I swear, some of the prettiest fabrics I've seen in a while.
So beautiful.
They are so beautiful. And so we've got our pinks, our purples, our oranges, yellows. Do you know what I noticed was odd about this group of fabric? There are no blue and there's no green.
That is true. That's true.
It is peculiar to me that maybe they only are putting this line out because we got the whole line. And maybe the reason that we didn't get any of blues or greens is maybe they're going to do those at another point in time.
Oh, maybe these were just designed for like spring and
I'm thinking,
flowers.
Yes, spring.
I think this almost looks like a
Stormy
universe
sky.
Or something.
Stormy skies.
Stormy sky. Oh, I was thinking more like a.
You're thinking it was one of those great pictures they do in astronomy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. So
supernova.
Yeah. All right. So that's a possibility. Well, I guess this one has so much purple. There is one blue. I just spotted the one blue.
I would call it periwinkle.
So another gorgeous fabric right here. We have these kind of sherbet looking colors. I love that about them. So pretty. They are just fantastic. This
looks like
one,
fire.
This one is definitely sherbet.
Yes. Yes.
This is definitely sherbet.
I love orange sherbet. I always put chocolate sauce on it, and people think that's weird, but it's delicious.
It is weird.
So try it. Next time you have orange sherbet, put some chocolate sauce on it.
I love chocolate, but no. Okay. Gorgeous, fabulous yellow.
Reminds me of the daffodils in my front yard right now.
Yeah, for sure. And then some more sherbet, different shade of sherbet, but definitely sherbet. I can't get over it. It's just so pretty. That orange is fantastic.
Orange is my favorite color.
Oh, I did not know that.
Orange is my favorite.
How about this one? This one is your fire orange.
Oh, that's fire.
That's fire. That's fantastic. Really pretty. What are the ones that they plant in the middle of highways a lot of times? Those really great, beautiful orange flowers. What am I thinking of the name of them? Somebody out there's thinking they are just fantastic.
I'm blanking on this right now. I don't know.
So I will think of the name of it here at some point. So then our reds. Look how pretty. It has purple in it. It's so beautiful. I'm thinking my next quilt idea has to have these fabrics in it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this as well, and I love how there's so many different shades you can play with, and you can make so much depth in
Yes, there's so much depth to these.
You can make something really look like it's glowing.
So I told you guys that I'm thinking that we're going to add some more blenders into our world. These are some of those beautiful blenders. You know, one of the things that's really fascinating and fun to do is to just take a variety of these kind of things, maybe in one of those quilts that you see a lot of solids. Wouldn't these be much more fun than just a solid? Not that I have anything against solids. I love solids.
You know I love working with solids, but I'm trying to break away and get more into patterns, pattern pieces, and so these kinds of things just call to me because
they're not really a pattern, but
it's like the gateway drug into patterns when you go from solids.
Well, what I'm thinking is that they just have, as you said, so much more depth. And
Yes.
it is really fantastic that you can go ahead. Now this one's kind of skyy looking without being obnoxious with the clouds and so forth. That one has kind of a sky appearance. So
This actually makes me think of the lighthouse fabric, the line
Oh,
with
yeah.
the lighthouse line.
except
that
for
we
it's
have.
all gone.
Except that's all gone.
It's all gone.
Oh.
It's all gone. I'm going to just tell you guys, the quilt show, we sold so much fabric during that. It was crazy. And all of our lighthouse, that
yardage.
beautiful lighthouse that we had, the kind of Thomas Kincaid looking lighthouse, gone. All the fabric that goes with it, gone, except for I think some of the fabric with the seagulls on it.
Seagulls, yeah.
Yeah, well, and I'm gonna just tell you that everybody who looks at that, it's had very mixed reactions. Let's put it that way. We'll just leave it there. Okay, so
Garment fabric now.
garment fabric. Now, what I'm going to tell you about these, all three of these, four, excuse me, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. Okay, all right. I enjoyed last night too. So Dave and I went to first dinner, and then we went out for a drink, and apparently I enjoyed myself too much. So it got rid of my counting abilities in the process. So we have these gorgeous fabrics right here. All of these are from Italy. And they have a really wonderful variety of things here, because what is on this one, and the reason I'm bringing this one first, is this is more like a top fabric. Okay, so if you have a beautiful sweater type of top, or you, it's a little bit heavier than just your typical knit, but not that much. I mean, this is got a great weight, beautiful drape. Yeah. It is going to be a top for me. I can guarantee you that. And I want to see yours. So this could make a great dress. Yes. It's got wonderful stretch and recovery. Stretch. It's a fantastic color. I mean, look how beautiful this color is.
Soft. I mean, it's one of these colors like, is it brown? Is it purple? Is it
yeah,
neutral?
It's a heathered fabric, so it's got like a little bit of a dark line going through it. It is really, really lovely. So this is, let's see what we called this, because I wasn't there for it. Heathered plum wool. Oh, this is a wool.
This has wool?
It has wool in it. That's what giving it the weight that I couldn't quite identify.
It's definitely,
So it's wool and viscose. So it is so absolutely soft. Gorgeous. And I would recommend that you probably go ahead and dry clean it, because you don't want it to pill or do anything funky on you. So go ahead and dry clean it. But boy, oh boy, it is so elegant. And you can even make a scarf out of this. I mean, scarf, pants, dress, all the things.
And it's so just soft and smooth.
Let's show them the back side of it.
The back side.
Because the back side has another color to it. And so you could use either side of this fabric. You could add a little bit of interest by doing something like a cool neckline out of this side and doing the whole body out of that.
Almost has a little sheen to it.
It is absolutely lovely. So there we go with that. Now, this fabric underneath, we're going to kind of stick with our knits for a second. So this particular fabric is a ponte. And it is one of the most pretty pontes I've seen in a long time.
Am I allowed to ask, what's a ponte?
It is a type of knit. It is a little bit more structurally dense, stiff. And I don't want to say stiff because it's not like uncomfortable. But this fabric was really intended to be something like a pair of pants.
I was going to say pants.
You could make a jacket out of it. You could go ahead and do a dress. The kind of dresses you typically see out of pontes are almost like, not that a lot of us are wearing those these days, but the bandage style dresses, a lot of them were made using ponte knits.
Yeah.
One of the things that's really great about it is put your body under there and you are not going to see all the bumps and bulges. I love that. I do love that about pontes.
Who has that?
I don't know. None of us have any bumps or bulges that we're trying to hide. So
Nothing
the idea behind this fabric is that it would just make up into some really lovely things.
I love the wine color.
You could make a top out of it, but it's going to need a little bit more tailoring, maybe a little more body conscious, just to have a little more shape to it. Because if you make kind of like a tunic top out of it, I have a feeling it's going to do a very tense look on you. So I wouldn't recommend that. But if you had something with princess line seams, I think that would be gorgeous. So there's a variety of things you could do with this. It's a very beautiful fabric.
It is pretty.
It is really pretty. I really like that one a lot. Care for something like that. I think if you wash it in not super high heat, like a warm to a cold wash is going to be your best bet. And then I think that I would put that in the dryer with not too much in it. And I would go ahead and do not a super high heat cycle. When it's almost dry, go ahead and just hang it up.
I was surprised you could put it in the dryer.
Oh, yeah, you can put it in the dryer. But what you want to do is the whole action with drying that causes problems is too much fabric in the dryer, too high of a heat, and that rubbing. Yeah. And that's what's causing your pilling. That's what's causing issues. So a lot of times, you don't want to over dry things. When you over dry it, you shorten the life cycle of your fabrics.
Oh, wow. So I need to stop shoving every single piece of clothing in my house into the dryer at one time, then, is what you're saying.
Even though you have children, you don't want to do that.
They have so many clothes.
They do.
Never ending.
Because they're girls. And they're supposed to.
Oh, my gosh.
They're supposed to.
I'm like, are you wearing extra clothes that I'm not seeing?
No, they only change 3 times a day.
Oh, my gosh.
They only change 3 times.
Just touched my skin for a second and it's dirty.
So teach them how to do laundry.
I do, but they're very little, and it's a tall washing machine. I have to get onto a step stool to get into my washing machine. This is how this is the saga of my life.
They didn't get the height gene from you, did they?
I don't think there's any chance that anybody with my genetics has any kind of height to them.
Okay. All right. So
I love this.
This piece of fabric is fantastic. This is a ponte knit too, but it's a lighter weight one.
Yes.
Okay, so it has a lot more drape. So when you next see me and I'm in this, you will not be surprised. I am in love with this fabric. So, and when I ordered it, it's the funniest thing because sometimes I just honestly don't know what they're going to look like when they come in because I don't get to see. Sometimes it's just a photograph. Sometimes it is a picture online, and you're just kind of taking a good guess. This one is just flat out amazing.
It's amazing.
I'm thinking skirt, dress, think about a cute pair of those pants that have the elastic waist and then they have the little bell-bottom capri things. Would that not be super cute? It feels great. It's nice and soft.
I was joking with you yesterday. What about a jacket with a peplum?
Oh, yes, you were doing
I was talking about a peplum.
Not this one.
You don't think this one would be good for it?
No,
okay, I don't know. I don't know about the garment fabrics.
I'll get her trained yet.
I'm learning as I go.
No, I don't think so. This one, every kind of thing you can think to do with a knit is going to work. It can go top, it can go pants. It's just a fantastic fabric. You will love it. It's nice and soft. It's a beautiful, it has a really interesting feel because it's viscose. It feels kind of cool.
Yeah.
And which is really lovely. So this is going to be your 3-season fabric. In the dead of winter, maybe not. Yeah. Unless it's a top. If it's a long sleeve top, it'll be fine. But I don't think it would be as warm in the winter in a pant.
No.
So
no,
I don't
that won't
think
be,
so.
Yeah, I'm just
So,
heavy enough for
but
that.
you guys need this. This is amazing.
So beautiful.
This
so beautiful.
This one is called our Italian black printed viscose and lycra. It has tiny little circles on it that are open. I love it. They're gray. It's a beautiful fabric.
It's just so gorgeous.
So just, just make yourself something wonderful. So it is the kind of thing that is literally going to go with your wardrobe in so many different ways. Even if you're someone who typically wears your cool colors in the summer and so forth, I think so many people can wear that fabric. It's a very good generalized fabric. So, all right. So for our beautiful blondes like Debbie in Colorado, who's not thinking about anything cool weather because she is in the middle of a snowstorm. So she, I think, would look amazing in this fabric. This fabric is the coolest stuff ever.
This is cool.
It's
I haven't seen this one yet.
This is two-sided. You can wear it either way. I love the blue side, but if you prefer a little more black in your life.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look
so
at that.
Cool.
Oh, I think I like the back side better.
No, not me, but I'm typically a black person as far as fabric prints go, but I have to have this.
Oh.
This
but
is
yeah,
stunning.
you're right though. I think like this royal blue on me. But
yeah,
like this
maybe not.
Would look
But oh my
this
gosh,
would look good on
yeah,
me.
that would. And so that's so interesting about this fabric is that you can wear it either way. Think of the dresses, the tops, oh my gosh, I just skirt, pair of pants, pair jacket. What do you want out of it?
Well, and
it
that
goes
right
every
now,
direction. Now it is fairly lightweight.
It's very lightweight.
Okay, it's
I
lightweight.
actually, when you
lot
first
of
pulled it
drape.
out, I thought it was going to be heavier,
No.
and it's not.
But, so if you want to do something like a jacket out of it, it will need some support to it. So, but, oh my gosh, think about the cute pants you could make out of this. It could be a great pant for a capri or a long pant or a wide leg or a narrow leg.
And you
oh
guys,
my gosh.
right now in fashion, that quilted garments are having a big moment right now in fashion. And so this gives you that look of a quilted garment without the effort of making a quilt.
Wait a minute. What's really cool about this, though, is you could take, because it's so lightweight, you could go ahead and put a cotton lawn on the back. You could put a thin silk batting in between these and quilt this.
You could.
And what a great jacket.
What a great
out of it.
jacket that would be.
The tamarack jacket.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Oh my gosh.
So cute.
It would be fantastic.
We're just giving each other ideas right now.
Fantastic.
I need a serger.
I know you do.
I need a serger.
Okay, so next month, guys, sergers are going to go on the amazing sale stuff. And if you're doing clothes and you don't own a serger, we are going to show you some great demos on sergers. We're going to give you some great ideas. I know my L890 that does both serging and cover stitching.
I mean, that's how you make everything.
Well, and it's also has short and everything because I'm so tall. You and I are not going to get that top.
I just cuff my pants. That's what I do.
But we're going to teach her how to hem stuff. So we, that's what we need to do. We need to do a couple of hemming videos for everybody.
There we go.
So we'll show you how to hem stuff, and on everything I own, every single thing I own, I have to shorten the sleeves 3 inches. So
T-Rex arms.
So, well, you look funny with long arms.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So here we go on the next 2. Now, I think this is spectacular. It is not 2-sided, sadly. It is only 1-sided, but it is so much fun. This fabric is,
thread.
I'm not even sure, they're calling it a jacquard, but the only reason they're calling it a jacquard is because it's got a texture.
Yeah.
It's not because the print is it's not woven in. Okay, it just isn't. It's printed. So it would have black and white on the back. Okay, so this is, but it has a wonderful texture to it. It is this is like your perfect resort wear.
Oh,
It is perfect for resort wear.
Wow.
It is so classy looking.
It looks so classy.
And it is so much fun. And
Like we need one of those long black cigarette holders while we have this. Just like,
but I'm thinking any kind of one of those wonderful little sheath dresses out of this.
oh yes.
Would that not be so cute?
So beautiful.
And then
It almost has like a 60s vibe.
it does have a little bit of a 60s vibe, but an updated version of it, because the 60s never quite got it right. They got this right. This is lovely.
Beautiful.
It is really fun. It's not too big of a print. You could wear this print and look super cute in it, okay? So it's not too big of a print. So it's not something that's ginormous. It's going to look good on a lot of different bodies. And it has this, it does have some great drape to it. So beautiful things that you can do out of this. It does not have a stretch though, guys. No stretch.
No stretch.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what we've got
like
here is this is called a black, we got to work on our buddy here. Black and white cotton. And then we go ahead and it's a jacquard. It's a lovely, lovely fabric. It is going to be in our latest, it's going to be in our latest arrivals, guys. So beautiful Italian fabric. I'm thinking you guys just, you know what else this would be really cute in? A bag.
I was thinking a bag when we. Yes, that was my very first.
So
thought
if you're
was
not
like, this
doing
is like
clothes, a bag would be
purse,
so cute out of this.
just a little like.
So
so much.
a skirt dress.
I was
oh my
thinking
goodness,
pencil skirt.
Pencil skirt would be amazing out of that.
Amazing.
Okay, super cute, guys. All right, next thing here on the docket is the whitest denim I have ever come across in my life.
Blinding.
It is 67 inches wide.
And I know because I had to tri-fold it to
We
get it
had
on this
to
bolt.
tri-fold this. Look at this. It's folded 3 times.
It's huge.
It's
all you tall ladies out there. Like
This
this
is your
the denim
fabric.
that, like we have found it. We have found your fabric.
You're gonna be able to use a lot less fabric because it's like so wide.
It's huge.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
Now this is a white denim. It is about a 11 ounce, I think, is what. But you know what, they said that. But I'm feeling this, and this does not feel like an 11 ounce to me. I think they're wrong. I think this is more like a 6 to 8 ounce.
Yeah.
It's not thin. You can't see through it. It is not opaque. Or, I mean, it is opaque.
Yeah.
You know, one of the biggest problems with white fabric is that we can see through them.
See through it.
In this, you can't. So this is really great because it is opaque. It is gonna be a great fabric for someone, for a jacket, for a pair of jeans, a pair of pants, whatever you want to make out of it.
Yeah.
But it does not have any, it has natural stretch, but it doesn't have any lycra in it. So for those of you who like your denims without stretch, this is your fabric. It's a pretty fantastic one. It's got an amazing texture. The twill on this is so different than what we normally see. This
like
looks
this little
very
stripey. If I just love it.
It is something that I will tell you I have typically seen on very expensive jeans. When we did alterations and tailoring work,
amazing.
This was the kind of stuff I saw on the really expensive jeans.
I just
So
love it.
you can make your own. It's gorgeous. You will love it. But what if you want to do something, because it's white, and I don't feel, it feels like there's not much of a finish on this. I'll bet you could dye it.
Oh,
I'll bet you could paint it. I bet you could embellish it with wonderful embroidery and make the cutest bags ever.
I was thinking a bag again.
I know.
I'm in a very bag headspace right now.
It's okay. And it's just a really wonderful fabric.
This is really beautiful.
So,
and of course, you know me. Every time I see a denim that doesn't stretch, I immediately think wide-legged pants. I love a wide-leg jean.
okay, so this is our white mid-weight denim. It is really lovely, and it is, that we buy a limited number of yards of all of our apparel fabric. We really keep it down to probably between 10 and 12 yards most of the time.
Yeah.
So things like this that are a staple item, get them when you see them because they will not go bad. Fabric doesn't eat anything, and you can just store it. But this is a really special piece, and I don't know how long we'll have it. And like I said, because of the fact it is 67 inches wide, you are not going to need as much. So it's going to, yes, it's going to, you know.
67 inches wide. You can make like 4 pairs of pants for me.
There you go. There you go. There you go. We'll just do that. So, but well, usually what you want to do with your pants, because you want to go with the grain of the fabric, you want to take and go from here down. So you have to go that length. But what's going to be really easy with this is you'll get to both pant legs on there.
Oh, yeah.
Without any problem.
Easily.
And maybe get a bag out of it too. So it's super fabulous.
And hey, don't forget about our wonderful giveaway. If you want to be entered into our drawing to win this super gorgeous, I don't know, what fabric is this? Do we know what the maker
Who the
is?
brand is? I'm not sure. It was a gift.
We're not even certain, but look at how gorgeous this fat quarter bundle is. It's so soft.
So it does look like art gallery.
It does look like art gallery. So if you want to be entered to win this gorgeous fat quarter bundle and a little needle card with a needle threader included, so that you can get all of your hand sewing needles in one handy little spot, go ahead and hit that share button and put in the comments that you shared our Facebook Live, and you'll be entered into a drawing to win this wonderful prize.
Okay, we're going to go over here for just 1 second. Now, Dave, you got to follow me. So we have this wonderful event coming up, and I want to make sure you guys don't miss it. You do not have to have a Bernina to come to this event. You can have whatever machine that you do your embroidery on. This event will work for you. So we have got one that is a trunk show lecture. You're going to have a lot of fun with this. And that one is on the 17th of April. It is an all-day event. We are going to include luncheon for you, a goodie bag, snacks, door prizes. You will not be sorry you spent the money for this. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I got an eyelash man.
So just stop that. Don't do that anymore. Okay, so then the other thing is a two-day sewing event doing embroidery, and that one is going to be on April 18th and 19th. Make sure you go to our website, put in OESD. The events will show up, and you'll be able to find it really easily. I also want to make sure you guys know about the classes coming up next week. So one in particular, if you have not done this, I will just tell you, Cheryl's worked really hard on this, and she's got some great tips and tricks for rotary cutting that you will enjoy. She is going to start another beginning quilting class in April. If you have not signed up for that, you should do it soon before it fills up. Then we have sewing machine demystified. And as several of our employees did not know, that is all situated to teach a very, very beginner what happens, how they would thread and wind their bobbin, work with a sewing machine. Some people have done some hand sewing, but maybe not anything on a sewing machine. That is the perfect class for them to try it out and see if they like it. Then we have our beginning binding class. Rachel will be doing that next Friday.
Learn how to do some machine binding.
And we also have basic ruler work that we are doing.
With Denise.
So ruler work, she's going to be teaching now. She's done the ruler work classes in the past. If you've taken her beginning one, she is going to focus on the Baptist fan. That is a really beautiful pattern to do ruler work with. She really likes it. She thinks it's really fun. I think she's crazy. But
I wouldn't say fun.
She thinks it's fun. So she will help you think it's fun too.
Of course, at the IHQS, I ran into a lot of people who said, like, oh yeah, quilting feathers is fun. And I'm like, quilting.
So, but you know what? There's roller work feathers too.
That's true. Yeah.
So maybe that would be the way to get your feathers to look the way you want them to. So I don't know. Just a thought.
As opposed to just sitting there cussing like I do.
Oh, no cussing allowed.
Not
allowed. Okay, guys. We are going to finish up here. We have got to open the shop, and you and I both are standing here, and we aren't opening the shop that way. So, so we are going to open up the shop. We will see you next week for kind of a Facebook Live.
Kind of a Facebook Live.
I'll explain.
I'll
explain. We'll let you know. It's going to be in the email. It'll be fine. You guys will enjoy it. Have a wonderful week. And don't forget that Bernina sale, all machines, 20% off. And Margaret's floor model sale is still going on. We'll see you soon.